Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. So this is a follow-up video about my train set. So I recently picked up the Hornby extension pack track B. Like it's £25 on Amazon, and then I wanted to complete the inner track, the inner working. So I bought a pack C. I think that was about £30 or something. And then and then I wanted some sidings as well. So I bought another B, that was £25. But the bonus with the pack C is that you also get these, I don't know what they're called, but these electrical connectors to connect both the outside and the inside track together. So you can run two trains on one controller at the same time. So, yeah, I mean, if you watched my last train video, which would have been the 30th of November, because that was the day that the anniversary of my dad's passing, 20 years. I only got it out because I was thinking of my dad, and I thought it'd be nice to do something, just to remember him by. And I haven't put it away. So much so that I've gone back up in the loft and I've got down my Virgin high-speed train, because you might be aware that I love the high-speed train, because it's got a lot of good memories for me, because I used to travel on it all the time as a kid, because my dad was a train driver. So we used to get kind of like reduced fares and free fares in some cases. But I said a lot about that on my last Hornby train video. But it's Sunday today. I've only got Christmas. So Christmas is this time next week. My wife has told me that this has got to go. It's got to go before Christmas Eve. So I've only got 5 days left of my train set, and I've got to say I'm actually absolutely loving it. I mean, it's so the actual train set itself is, I said this on my last video, is from the Flying Scotsman set. So it's like the basic oval. It's quite a decent size. But now I've got all these extra bits, so I can park my other trains, like my original Christmas present from the 80s, Intercity 125 high-speed train, and also my Flying Scotsman and a few coaches as well. It's absolutely great, and I'm surprised at how relaxing it is just to watch trains going around the track. So I sit in the middle, and honestly, it's really good for the old mental health. I love it, and I love the sound of the trains on the track. It's really good, but it was really good to get the Virgin high-speed train out, because I haven't seen it. It must have been up there for about 3 years, because I would have picked it up at the same show that I picked up the high-speed train, which is next to it. I think I paid like £35 or £40 for it. There's my original Christmas present from the 80s. I love that. I'll never get rid of that. That's got so many good memories. But the Virgin train, I think it was about £35 or £40. It was from the same toy fair, which is now in St Ives. But at the time, it was at the what was it? Huntingdon. It was at Huntingdon at the RSPCA Wood Green Animal Shelter. So, and that was a really good venue. But that moved from there a few years ago, before lockdown. There was some issues with the roof at the RSPCA venue. They had to get it replaced, and so the toy fair had to move on. So it's now in St Ives. I don't think it's as good. I don't think it's as big as it was when it was at the Wood Green RSPCA Centre. But it's still a good show. But I've when I went to the last one, when I had Mr. Miserable shouting at me, I wasn't looking. I mean, I still like looking at the trains, but I wasn't looking to buy anything. But now I've got my train set out again. I'm really, really loving it. I mean, it's just an amateur. It's a starter kit. It will never touch my dad's one that he built. Well, he built for us back in the in the 80s. We'll never touch that. I mean, that was amazing. But this is great. I'm just sad that I've I've got to put it away in 5 days' time, because I'm absolutely loving it. But these, I mean, I didn't even know about these extension packs, and I mean, there's all different ones you can get, all different prices. But I thought that the pack B for £25, and it's really strange. It goes back up to like £35, £36 on Amazon, and then at the weekends it goes back to £25. So keep your eye on it. If you're into just having a little, a bigger set, definitely check out Amazon. They've got some good prices on the old Hornby bits and pieces. But yeah, I mean, the pack C was, I think it was £30, and it's got some good bits that I wanted, but I went for another pack B because at £25 I thought that was a good price, and I just wanted to be able to have some longer sidings for my just for the trains that I've got. I mean, I've got more trains in the loft, which some of them were mine and my brother's when we had the initial set back in the 80s. So I think there's a couple of diesels. There's a French train up there. Was it SNCF? One of the old school ones, and I'm trying to think. It might be one or two steam engines. But then when my dad retired, he started buying up Hornby trains. It was Hornby, Lima, Dapol as well, but he was buying up the trains that he used to drive back in the day. So they were mainly diesels, because my dad, he didn't he hated passenger trains because I don't know, I don't want to speak for my dad. I think he I don't really think he enjoyed passengers. He liked the goods trains, so he always drove the goods trains, and he did a lot of night work. But yeah, he liked doing the goods trains, and so he bought a lot of trains that he would have driven, including, I don't know if you remember because my dad was based at Stratford Depot, and it was, I don't know if you remember the diesel with the Union Jack on the side, which is still around. And I can't remember what railway it's at, because I know that I've seen it on YouTube. They've done some Stratford days. I can't remember what the actual train is called, but he bought that. So we've got that, and that's been down in the last couple of years. That's driven down around the around the little Christmas tree track. Yeah, just keeping my dad's memory alive, at this time of year. So there's quite a few trains up there, because my dad, he retired, and then we started going to toy fairs together. To be honest, I'd never been to a toy fair before, and he was buying up these trains, and unfortunately he was only retired a year, and he passed away, which is such a shame. It's such a shame. But yeah, there's so much potential. I want to get them all down, but yeah, I mean, once my train set is packed away, God knows when I'll be getting it out again. So I'm really, really enjoying it at the moment. And I'd love to buy another high speed train. I just love them. I think they're great. So much so, I want to go on a train journey, because I don't really go on many. I get the train to London, but it's not the same. I want to get on a high speed train. I want to take my son on it, and I don't know. I want him to experience what I used to experience. Get a nice table. Your dad goes to the buffet car, gets you a nice cup of tea and a sandwich. Looking back, it probably wasn't a great sandwich, but it was just, I loved it. There were happy days. Go to the museum. Used to go up to York, Birmingham, Manchester. Loved it. But definitely, I love the fact that I can now have two trains going around the track at the same time. I know they're I mean, I didn't know anything about these packs. I didn't know you could do this. And obviously, it'd be better if they went opposite ways around the track. And I do have my other controller on on my Santa Express, which I know I could use to make them go in the opposite direction. But obviously, that's being used at the moment, and my train set, its days are numbered. It's going to be packed away on Friday and put back in the loft because we've got people coming. So that is a big that's a big shame. But I've really enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed getting it, and I must admit, it's a lot different than my normal action figures and Star Wars, He-Man toys. But it's honestly it's a great I think it's a great hobby to get into. I just wish I had the room to have it out permanently, or if I could have kept the one that my dad built for us, back in the 80s. But no, this has been really good. I mean, there's a train. I don't know the names. There's a train enthusiast group. I think they're based in Letchworth, and every year before lockdown, what was it called? Eatonbury Academy. They would have an event there at Eatonbury Academy every year. So I went there a couple of times, but then lockdown happened, and it hasn't happened for about 3 years. But I think they're back, and they've got a new venue. I think in a school in Hitchin for 2023. So I'm definitely going to check that out. But having all this stuff, it makes me. I want to go to. I've been thinking about going to the NEC Toy Fair. I think it's like the 27th, something like that, 27th of December. I think they're going there. Like, I went there quite recently, picked up some Star Wars bits and my TIE fighters. But now I want to go and I want to get some really, really good trains. So, I don't know, I've definitely got the Hornby model railway bug again. And I don't know, now I've got it out. I just, honestly, I think it is wonderful. My Flying Scotsman, it came with the mat, and I've seen other people set the train up on the mat and stuff, but I didn't really want to put the mat down. I don't think it looks great, and at least with just having the track on the carpet, you can hoover around it, and also hoover in the middle. So I kind of thought if I did that, it might keep the wife happy, but I don't know. She still wants it gone because there's people coming at Christmas, and obviously they're more important than my than my toys. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit of a late one tonight with the old video because as I've mentioned, these are all Christmas specials. I'm trying to get one every day for December because it's Christmas and it's for me it's the happiest time of the year. But I've been out tonight. Where was I? We had to go out for a family meal because my wife's family they're going to Mexico on holiday. So we went out for a meal. It was the cricketers in I can't remember what the village was called. It was all right. I mean, it was good, but I missed the World Cup as well. Apparently, it was the best World Cup final ever. Argentina won on penalties, and I missed it. But it's the way it goes, isn't it? Obviously, family are more important. But this was just an update video. You'll probably never see my train set again. God knows when it's going to be back down from the loft. But I've really enjoyed it, and let's let's see what the future holds. But anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Lets me know you care. And as I say, this is probably the last train video. I'm not saying ever, but definitely for a long while. But I'll see you in the next one. The vlog is over.